All right, the final goal. We made it. Well, just about. Hopefully, this last one isn't too bad. Let's see. Okay. So Ahmed is all happy now. So good. But no off track, no damaging, no skidding, and it's gonna be an elimination at, of course, Catalunya Grand Prix circuit. So just need to make sure we don't make any silly mistakes. I'm assuming this is not going to be one of those impossible goals. I certainly hope not, considering this is the very last goal between me and winning the car. So far, I mean, let's see. Yeah, this stage, obviously, the third goal was a bit tricky, that average speed goal. I feel like we had two tricky average speed goals in the entirety of this series. So, here we go. First place. But anyways, as I was saying, one was at Le Mans, of course. I want to say that was stage 6. And then, of course, there's one with the average speed, the third goal here in the last stage at Catalunya. So aside from those two, I feel like the rest of the goals were relatively manageable. I mean, it did end up costing me that second tier gold upgrade across the board. Which adds up to be, what, 273 gold. So if I'm, well, this one's looking fairly promising. Okay, just need to keep our friend in FXXK behind, because that is a very, very good car. One of my favorites, actually. So we just need to make sure that we don't lose, and we gotta, of course, make sure we stay on track. And telling you, whenever they tell you no skidding, it does make you go a little bit more conservative. At least it makes me go a little bit more conservative with braking, because obviously you cannot be as cavalier heading into corners. So I tend to brake a little bit earlier than necessary, like there. But that seemed like maybe that was a trap. Because FXXK did skid out, which did allow me to maintain my position here in first place. So now it's we got 10 seconds. Just need to hang on to this lead. And sometimes I know those FXXK, if they do decide to take the inside corner, it can be a little tricky to hold them out. But in my run here, it wasn't so. So I managed to hang on to that first place for the gold trophy, and of course we know what that means. We're getting through this series and we get to win this car. Alright, so very slippery car, and of course, because it's Ferrari, we don't get to customize, which always is a bummer. And but what are you gonna do? Anywho, we'll put the car in service since we're done with it. But here's the final upgrade stat: 3 across the board. As I said, total of 273 gold. And of course the racing dollars, but I'm really not keeping track of the racing dollars. And of course it unlocks the bonus series, Superfast Supercars. I believe you can find that in elite section of your career, not legend. It is an elite class. So I know 8 stages for an elite class car. I don't know, that seems a little longer than necessary, but you know what, it is what it is. But we did get 100 gold back, and there it is, The big grand prize, the car itself. 812 Superfast. When you look at it that way, it does look pretty sharp, doesn't it? I know, I go back and forth. I'm kind of, I'm not in love with the car, but maybe it's like a bit of a Stockholm syndrome, you do kind of fall in love with your torturer. Anyway, commission a statue of one of my this guy builds statue for cars. That's, I don't know, that's silly. But then again, it's Ahmed, so maybe it's right up his alley, right? His quirkiness, his foolishness forgotten, or as Norm would call it, foolishness. All right, so not make assumptions from now on, because you know what happens when you make assumptions. Wrong to be expected Ahmed to be someone he's not. Spent so long expecting the 812 Superfast to do the same. Huh? Ahmed's ridiculous. Enjoy your car. Going to have a sleep and a nice big cup of coffee. That sounds nice. But yes, that would be counterproductive if you're trying to do both at the same time. But yes, goodbye, Norm. It's been fun riding along to win this car. So there it is. Hopefully you guys didn't run into too much trouble with this series. Some of them were tricky. I won't sugarcoat it. And the car, I mean, there are better cars out there, so it's all right. So anyway, but that screen, the splash screen for winning the car, does look pretty sharp. I like that. All right, so see you in the next series. Bye.